So you want a microphone that's cheap, small, and sounds good. Well, can you have it all? Let's find out.
New, interesting, random, tall guy films.
Before we talk about the actual functionality of the microphone, let's break down the design. Naked, the microphone looks like a tiny, oddly shaped flashlight. Up front is the capsule for the microphone, and on the rear we've got a 3.5mm auxiliary connection. On the body of the microphone are two notches, one to hold the windscreen in place and the other for the shock mount. Now let's put the microphone back together. On the rear, we've got the included 3.5mm audio cable. It's bright red and rather short, but I found that it's more than long enough for use on camera, and it is coiled, so you can stretch it a bit. You can replace this cable with any other 3.5mm audio cable if you want something more lengthy or durable. Rode also sells a matching alternate cable that allows you to connect the microphone to a smartphone. Attaching below the microphone is the shock mount. Thankfully, the shock mount uses the Rycote Lyre system that Rode has slowly been adopting, making the shock mount much smaller and more durable than a typical shock mount system. Though I have found this system has a tendency to tilt forward, unfortunately. The mounting options for the shock mount includes not only a cold shoe attachment that you would expect on an on-camera microphone, but also a 3/8/16 screw in case you wanted to attach this microphone to a boom pole for some odd reason. Lastly, in terms of design, we've got the massive furry windscreen. My family has taken to calling it a tribble, and I can't deny the resemblance. There isn't much to say about the windscreen other than the fact that it about quintuples the size of the microphone, and that it makes the microphone about the same size as my Lumix G7. Oh, and it also blocks wind pretty well. I've never had any wind problems while using the windscreen or any noticeable loss in frequency due to using it. Okay, now that we've broken that all down, let's talk about sound quality. So this microphone is very inexpensive, and if you're interested in it, it's probably as a cheap upgrade to using the in-camera microphone on your camera. So is the mic any better than that? Let's start with a blind test. So up until now, I've been recording my voice with a lavalier mic, but let's switch over to microphone A. You'll probably be able to hear a lot more reverb now since mic A is further away, but hopefully you can still tell what I'm saying. Now let's switch to mic B. Remember, this audio is either from the in-camera mic on my Lumix G7 or the Rode VideoMicro. I'll let you decide which is better purely in terms of audio quality. So mic A was the in-camera audio of my Lumix G7 and B was the VideoMicro. I won't judge which is better, but I will talk about the advantages that the VideoMicro has over in-camera audio, even if it doesn't sound better. The first advantage is that the VideoMicro is directional. Simply, you can point it whatever direction you want to capture audio from. It won't be as good as a true shotgun microphone, but effective microphone pointing is a great way to cut down on unwanted background noise. The other main advantage is that there's a windscreen on the VideoMicro. Now you can get some in-wind solutions for in-camera microphones, but they won't be as good as a true dead cat. That means the VideoMicro will soundly outdo an in-camera audio solution in any situation where there's air movement, whether that be a building with an aggressive air conditioner or just some wind outdoors. So in conclusion, is the VideoMicro worth the price, or should you stick with the in-camera audio and save up for something like a VideoMic Go or an NTG series microphone? What I would say is that if you need something better than in-camera audio right away, the VideoMicro is a solid choice. If you're fine with what you've got now, then saving up for something a little more expensive will get you much better results. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you liked this video, hit the like button. If not, feel free to hit the dislike button. If you have any questions about the VideoMicro or any comments on it, feel free to leave those down below. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe. Not too long ago, the new Battlefield game came out. For those of you who don't follow the gaming community, Battlefield is a series of first-person shooter games developed by the studio DICE, a Swedish game developer. The games are known for featuring massive maps and a combination of infantry, vehicle, and aerial combat. The latest version of the game, known as Battlefield